Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Today, I got a special guest coming on. His name is Mo. Mo is a businessman and an entrepreneur. And Mo is here today to tell us about his clothing line that he started up. And right now, I just want to welcome Mo to the show. What's up, Mo?
Hey, what's up, Mike? Hey, Mike, thank you for having me, man.
Man, I appreciate you. I know you're a busy man, you know what I mean? So anytime you can make time, I appreciate it. Yeah,
Nah,
so
brother, this is absolutely
yeah,
been looking forward to this. So,
yeah.
man, thank you.
Appreciate you. So
Mm.
I wanna get right to it, like talk about your clothing brand. I want to know like how you got started and like what made you decide to go into the clothing industry, to the
Yeah,
fashion.
man. So, long story short, my brand name is NnoShiri,
Mm-hmm.
spelled NNOSHIRI. So, I'll start there first. Just the origin of the name. It's a different name. Definitely sounds,
Right.
something that you never heard before and all. But the name NnoShiri is a family name. My family is from Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
So my dad is from Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
and my mom is from West Baltimore.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah.
I'm the real African American. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. So North Street is the family's name, and actually, and this is what I love to tell people,
Mm-hmm.
and what I love to basically have in the brand is a story.
Uh-huh.
So North Street actually is an ancient word. It's an ancient word. It's been in my family for thousands of years. So
Right.
it took me a long time to figure out what name that I want to use. What name did I
Yeah.
want to use?
Yeah.
And North Street happens to be my middle name,
Oh,
and I went ahead and went with that, just like how the uniqueness of it,
yeah.
and and just the story behind it. So
Mm-hmm.
North Street is a meaning for the love and strength, and I
Love and
and I feel
strength.
like that really composes the message that I want to send out there
Yeah.
is just the love and the strength that we need. So um, I'm a graphic artist by trade.
Uh-huh.
And I just wanted to find an avenue to use my talents and my skills. And doing streetwear
Mm-hmm.
was definitely an avenue for that.
Okay.
Like I'm a real good artist, with drawing and all. So I do a lot of different mediums. I'm just a creative guy in
Yeah.
general. So I felt like the fashion industry, and me and you were probably around the same age. We
Mm-hmm.
grew up with that. We grew up in the
Right.
hip hop community. We grew up with fashion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We know
Yeah.
all the different brands that we came up with, and all those guys inspired me.
Mm-hmm.
So when things lined up correctly for me, I launched it 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that 3 years. That's pretty good. And you
Yeah.
say you're a graphic designer too. So you came up with all the artwork and everything for it.
Yeah, man, came up with
Yeah.
all the artwork. I do all the work myself. I do have a part. Well, I won't say a partner, but an intern or
Oh, okay.
somebody that I work with that
Yeah.
does a lot of the cleanup work for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just being coming from my generation, we didn't have the technical skills
Okay.
that a lot of artists are taught now, basically with the computer.
Mm.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm learning that now. Haven't retained it fully, so I'll do the line work, the pencil work, everything,
Mm-hmm.
and then have my assistant. He'll complete the work. Funny thing about it is he's out of Manila. You know,
Manila.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's out of Manila, and so it's crazy how when I was saying that things lined up,
Yeah.
just with computers and the internet, it let a lot of people really get into business and
Yeah.
also just get a lot of work done. So yeah, he does my work, but everything's done by me.
Okay.
Everything that you
Yeah.
see on the
That's
online is done by me. Everything that you wear is done by me.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I went on to your website. I looked at your gear, everything. I like that. You know the designs and everything. Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's like I was wondering if you were the one who did that. It was some good work
yeah,
on
man.
there.
This
That's
this
good
logo
work.
right here,
Uh huh.
it took me forever. I mean, I'm picky. I'm an extremely picky guy, real detail oriented guy.
Mhm.
You'll see that a lot in my work. It's really detailed, and the North Street logo is plays off the way the spelling is again NNOSHIRI,
Yeah.
and I have the N with the two dots. So we really looking to really expand things, but
Mhm.
that's the like I said, the origination and everything is original.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Now, what about like as far as like marketing your brand? Like, what you mainly market online?
Yeah, man. Mainly market online. Like I said, back in the day, when you think of brands like Fubu, or think of brands like Fat Farm or LRG, those guys.
Yeah.
They didn't come up in the internet world, the digital marketing world. So everything was out the trunk of their car
Right.
at
Right. Yeah.
shows, or just being on the street, being available. So I do a combination of both.
Oh,
But
okay.
for
That's
the main
good.
part, it's digital. Everything's digital. Really trying to expand my space in the digital realm. That's extremely important,
Yeah.
especially for new brands that's coming along. You got
Yeah.
digital marketing down pat, because that's what it is today. So that's
Yeah.
definitely what you want to have
But
part of your business model.
But I think it's a good idea though that you know what I mean. Like you have a mix of both. You know what I mean. Because I think it's good to get out there and see people and meet people, and then make those hand to hand sales sometime.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
That's extremely important.
yeah.
Don't skip that. Don't
Nah, yeah.
don't leave that out of the equation. You got to do both.
Yeah. So which platforms are you on? You on Facebook or Facebook
Yeah,
ads
so
and
I'm on Facebook,
uh
IG,
okay.
YouTube. I haven't expanded my YouTube as well as I should. A lot of information is out there that YouTube is definitely the channel that you need to be marketing on. So
Yeah.
I need to, definitely boost that. But I recently jumped on to TikTok.
Oh, okay.
As much as I didn't even care to
Yeah.
be a part of TikTok and this TikTok generation and the kids, got to do it. You got to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to plug into the channels that are on the way, the channels that are on the rise,
Right. Yeah.
And I'm finding TikTok to be, very, very beneficial for me.
Oh, I don't have like a was a good
Yeah,
source or a good platform for a clothing line.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
What I it's a different algorithm. So they, unlike IG and Facebook, they only put your stuff out to people that are pretty much similar to what you like doing or what have you.
Yeah.
TikTok for everybody. You know what I
Oh,
mean? They just put it on anybody. So they will market it to some people that's in your sector. So I'm getting tons and tons of views. My my site visits.
yeah. So now what's your contact information for TikTok? Like, how do they reach you on TikTok?
Yeah. So matter of fact, all my channels are the same.
Oh,
So it's nnoshiribrand. So again, the business's name NNOSHIRI, and then just the word brand on the end. You'll find me on Facebook through that. You'll find me on IG through that, TikTok, and like I said, we're going to change up the YouTube, but that's going to be, that's definitely, we got some big plans, big
yeah.
ideas on how we want to, incorporate YouTube with the products.
And another good thing, like digitally, is that with you moving to a new state, you know what I mean. It's easier for you to pick up, and you know what I mean. Your business
Yeah.
won't miss a beat.
Don't miss going to a new town where I don't know anybody,
Yeah.
but it's funny, even when I started in this business, I didn't know the connects that I needed. Being on the digital platform,
Yeah.
I've linked up with a lot of great brands. We got a lot of great brands in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And I'm not leaving that alone. If anything, I want to take them with me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I got a lot of nice connects. I only deal with the real. I only deal with the ones that I know, are similar in how they present their brand, how professional they are.
Right. Right. Yeah.
You're gonna have thousands of brands. You're gonna have hundreds of brands every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People will come up with the idea. Okay, I love my mama. You know what I'm saying? And then it's I love my mama brand. You know what I mean? And then they want to just throw it on everything. So but that ain't it. You know, you gotta really differentiate yourself. You gotta be really unique. You gotta really find. You gotta find. Because again, now with digital services and digital media, it's easy to start a brand. It's easy to start a brand. It's a lot of avenues, like as far as outsourcing. So it's real easy to say, okay, I have a brand. If you got the money, okay, company A, print them. Company B, mail them. Company C. So it's real easy to start, but that doesn't just get you out there. It's your uniqueness, and you got to have a story. You got to have a story behind, you know, what your brand is.
Now, do you do any outsourcing yourself?
You know what? I did originally, but I wanted to retain more profit. So I started to cut them out and started to retain a lot of the services myself. So the outsourcing really comes down to the production of the brand. So I'll use a lot of different methods. I'll find the best method for me right now. We're mainly using vinyl with heat pressing.
Okay.
But we also have used what do you call it? We've used like printing, like printing press, or you print out from your printer and, you know, press on the shirts. We've done that. We've done screen printing. We've done different variations of screen printing styles. So, you know, we've tried a lot, and that's what's going to happen a lot with a lot of brands. You got to do a lot of experimenting. You know, I lost a lot of money on things that just gone wrong. Get ready for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know how that is.
You don't have all the answers, and that's what I love about your platform, man. Stand on my shoulders. I ain't there, but stand on my shoulders. Stand on the shoulders of other people, and limit those mistakes. Limit those mistakes, because they will eat up your budget.
But that's good advice though, because it is about like trial and error. You got to be willing to step out there and make some mistakes, you know. Because if you don't step out there, you're not gonna make any mistakes anyway. So yeah, that's good advice.
I'll give you my biggest mistake, and it was an outsourced situation. So I was ready to. I wanted the brand to expand, so I moved into sweatsuits. You know, great idea, great design, and I linked up with a guy in Pakistan. And I thought I did my homework. I thought I did my research. I vetted these guys. You know what I mean? You dealing with people that you know ain't going to get to, and you're going to hand them over some money, a good piece of money to send back a product. So everything seemed great. I mean, I felt like I did everything right. Finally pushed the go button, and it was a disaster.
Oh wow!
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So I put out a good piece of money. You know what I mean? For me, you know what I mean? For my brand at the time, I put out a good piece of money, and I couldn't do nothing with the products. Wow. So, like I said, and that's something I learned with. To this day, I'm still just hitting myself like, man, I could have really, you know, I thought I had everything covered.
So wait a minute, you they sent you a product and the product wasn't any good, or
how it started? I mean, like I said, I'm a cautious guy. I'm a risk taker, but I'm a calculated risk taker.
Right.
One thing again for your audience, you're going to take a risk.
Right.
That's a part of business. You know, Mike, you took risk. Everybody take risks when you jump out there. So I thought I had it. I thought I had it all covered.
Yeah.
The samples I got were exactly what I needed. What I think happened when the guy had it done, he didn't deal with. I felt like he had professionals do my samples. And then some other, you know what I mean? Some other jokers do my original. So when I got it, misspelled.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Misspelled. Logo looking crazy. Logo not even. I'm like, yo, what is this? So I'm trying to like negotiate, get my money back, get my, you know what I mean? The dude was cordial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was cordial. We worked something out. I got a few more, pieces back, new pieces. I did have to put out a little more, but I got some pieces back so I can make up the loss. I really cut even, basically. Oh, okay. I did have a loss, but it wasn't the loss I would have had for the whole match.
Right.
So yeah.
Now, if you think if you would have been able to work your way through that situation, though, it would have been beneficial for you because you were saving money like on labor or the product.
Right. Yeah, you're right, man. For my each piece, and it was sweatsuit with top and bottom. I was paying about $25 a piece.
Oh, okay.
$25 a piece. expecting I was retailing them for about 75, between 70 and 85. So you can see you can see the markup.
Right. Yeah.
Here, I mean, you would have had a $10 markup. You would have had a $10, you would most likely had it produced for $65. And what you're going to do? You're going to now turn around. You're going to have to turn around and say for 125.
Right.
But I wasn't, I know, and that's something that the viewers and friends out there, you got to find your price point. I've been through a lot of that too, up and downs. My price points, shirts for 35, because I believe in my stuff and I know what my stuff is worth.
Absolutely.
But you got to listen to the customer. And if the customer say, "Hey, guy, this might not be it," be flexible, right. Be adjustable. And some of my prices I had to come down on.
Okay.
Units started moving. So your customers are going to talk to you. Your customers are going to talk to you. Listen to your customers. That's one mistake I learned as well, was you don't make it and expect them to come. You got to listen to them and then make it. Right. And you'll end up better off because you have something that's moving more so than you got something and expecting people to purchase what your bright idea is. No, you gotta kind of listen to them, do your research, do your marketing, figure some things out, and kind of create your idea, mold your idea kind of around it. Still have your original idea, but kind of mold it around, what the people want.
That's good advice. That's real good advice too. Yeah, because I mean, if they don't like it, if it don't resonate with them, then they not gonna purchase it. So that's
man. I'll give you a perfect example with that. So I'm an artist. So what I want to do, I want to create designs. I can create nice work. But you know what my number one seller is?
Well, what is that?
It's just text. Is one of my shirts called Unbothered. It's just words. It's just text words. So I didn't have the chance to in that use my full creative potential because when I created that, I just typed out a word.
Yeah.
So it's like you got it, but that's what the market is doing. Right, that's what the market likes. Yeah. That's what the ladies like. They like text.
Oh, okay.
So so for me, I kind of what I try to do is mix in some text with me still being a little creative. So again, still keep your true talents and skills, but mix it around with the people want.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny that you say that because now that I think about like some of the stuff that some of the brands out there like you down in Atlanta, you down at God is Dope, they big down in Atlanta, in Georgia where you are, and that's their biggest seller is just text. You know what I mean? They don't have like a logo or anything. Then another brand they from down south somewhere called World and Vision. Have you ever heard of them?
That's Mike. That's two. We on the same page, man. That's two of the brands that I working with. World Vision, them boys started out in a mall, and that's a perfect example of World Vision. You know how much they sell their t-shirts for? $7.99.
$7?
$7.99.
Yeah.
I think they started off at $10.99, and then they went lower and went $7.99. So you got to compete against that too, because that's part of the reason what got them popular. People like the vision, the message.
Right.
World Vision. You know what? Actually, what started them off was that Jesus logo. You remember that? You remember that logo?
Yeah, I remember the Jesus logo.
But now they done transition over that to just the text.
Yeah. So that's good information right there. That's good information. Yeah, because
like you said, God is dope.
Yeah.
Even my son wearing. I'm like, hold on, man. Why ain't you wearing NNOSHIRIBRAND over here, bro?
Right.
God is dope. Because that's what that's what his generation likes.
Yeah.
Text is where it's at. And like you said, it literally is GODISDOPE. Boom.
Yeah.
I can make that right now.
Right.
Nothing to knock, by all means, nothing to knock on them, but just explaining what the market is.
Yeah. You never know what's going to resonate. You know what I mean? You never know what people going to pick up on. I remember I used to read like books about advertising and marketing. And one of the basic things they say is like just to keep it simple. Like the most simple idea is what catches on. So a lot of times. So yeah, you're right.
That's a good point, man. That reminds me of I'm gonna go off base right here, but it reminds me of 50 Cent rhyme. And he said Banks told him keep it simple. 50 Cent used to rhyme fast, like New York rhyme or New York rappers. New York rappers around. So
Yeah.
his partner Lloyd Banks told him keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he did, he's never stopped.
He
He's
took
never
off.
stopped from
Yeah,
there. So like
yeah.
you just said, man, I'm gonna take that, man. Keep it
Yeah,
simple,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Me too. I mean, it's something to keep in mind. You know what I mean? I think it's good advice. You know, we all run around. We try to reinvent the wheel. You
Mm-hmm.
know, when everything we need is already there. We don't have to, invent the wheel. It's already been
So,
invented.
yeah, man,
Yeah,
that's very true, man.
yeah, yeah. That's pretty. That's good. So, now, so what advice? What other advice would you give for somebody like somebody young that want to get into the business or just be an entrepreneur in general?
Mhm. You know, man, it takes money to make money. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, don't jump into the business with it works. Don't get me wrong, because like the guys, World Vision, they they always state how they got into the business. I think they said like $100,
Yeah, 120
and now
bucks. I think it's
yeah,
yeah,
and
around
now
there.
they're
Yeah.
like, I mean, I'm estimating that they've done revenue of over $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that ain't for the majority. That ain't for the majority. That don't mean it got to be your own money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can find the money. You know what I mean? One of my old managers say, "There's only money. Everybody got access to it." I'm still trying to figure out to this day
Mm-hmm.
how to get access to it.
Yeah.
But that's what he said, man. Everybody has access to it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're new to the game, have a budget, have a plan. I came up in business school, and they're really the old school way was to really push on a business plan.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that doesn't work,
Yeah.
but don't keep everything trapped in your head. Get some stuff out on paper, man. Get some stuff out on paper.
Yeah.
Write some things out. Keep a nice detailed idea
Mm-hmm.
of what you want to do, and make it including their long term.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't just think, all right, I want to get this taken care of next month. No, you want to be with X brand in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like for my brand, in 10 years, I want to have sales of upwards of $6 million with revenue of 1 million.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's my 10-year goal. We gotta think long. We gotta think long.
Mm-hmm.
So I would tell new entrepreneurs, have your money ready
Mm-hmm.
and have your plan ready.
Yeah.
And don't just make your plan for now. Don't just make it for next year. Make your plan, long term.
Right. Right. Yeah. That's solid advice too. I like that too. Yeah. 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 So now what's in the immediate future? Like as far as like with your brand and you moving to
Yeah, man. So I'm ready to get plugged in.
yeah.
I'm ready to get plugged into the culture over there. I'm ready to get plugged into the community.
Mm-hmm.
That's another big thing that I'm trying to push is just um, community outreach and just being a part of community. One thing that NnoShiribrand looks to help with is the homeless.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you look at a homeless person, um, somebody think about it. Somebody laying on the street. You think they in a, they in a possibly their right mind. If you
Mm-hmm.
look at a homeless individual, they have a psychological. This is a psychological. You can look at them sometimes. A psychological something going on, and
Mm-hmm.
NnoShiribrand wants to work with that. So as we expand, proceeds will be going towards helping homeless individuals. So really from Baltimore to here is to do that. I want to work with some retailers. I
Okay.
haven't really pushed that as of yet. I have reached out to a couple different retail brick and mortar stores
Okay.
and to get my clothing in there. So I'm gonna have that set up in Baltimore. I want retail stores in Atlanta. So it's kind of cool to have, you know what I mean,
Okay.
your brand in stores in different places. But still going to be plugged in Baltimore. So much potential here,
Right.
so much talent here. About a 2 hour plane ride away. So
Yeah.
that's not going to stop. But as far as the
Right.
immediate future, just continue to push and just continue to expand in the brand and really getting it in the hands of a lot of people.
Yeah, you're right. 2 hours. That's not a that's nothing. But
Yeah.
so you do plan on having a brick and mortar in it down in Georgia also then, right?
I think for me, brick and mortar is in the plan, but
Mm-hmm.
years down the road, right now, I want to be in somebody's store.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I want my brand to be in somebody's store. But having a flagship little boutique store,
Mm-hmm.
I like that idea definitely. And yeah, it's definitely something we're gonna throw around too. Yeah.
Now, do you have any business partners?
I don't have right now. It's all me. Other than when I outsource work, and it's a challenge. It's a challenge, you
Yeah.
know. But that's what this year, and that's one thing. COVID kind of slowed everything up.
Right. Yeah.
But I was really on a push. Like this year was going to be really an expanded year, and
Hmm.
start bringing on some other, you know, some other talent. But right now, I work with a lot of people, a lot of different models.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, just working with business people, getting ideas. You know,
Yeah.
understanding how to expand. Just trying to, you know, you know, the listeners, man, don't be afraid of knowledge, man. Don't be afraid of cracking a book open and everything, man. Just, you know, looking online. Come on, man. We have the internet, man. It's
Right.
just too
Yeah.
much information. So
Yeah.
absorb that, man. Absorb that, and then, you know, spit it back out.
Yeah. You definitely gotta, you know what I mean. Do your research and also networking. And you
Oh yeah.
Atlanta, you know, you're in a good place, especially for minorities. You know what I mean. Research.
Mhm.
I mean, networking and stuff down there in Georgia. So yeah, that's like, you know what I mean. That's a gold mine in Atlanta. You know, as far as
Man, I hear that a lot, man.
yeah,
I hope that does brush off, man. I
yeah,
mean, what I like about Atlanta and what I would love to see happen here is it seems like Atlanta is they're more open to supporting. They're
hmm,
more open to supporting, you
yeah,
know. And we got to do that here, man. We got to do that. Come on, you gonna go to Old Navy and you're gonna
hmm,
spend $10 with them. You want to
right,
go to your favorite store and you want to spend that money, right? Hey, man, spend it on a brand that is quality. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I bring quality to to every piece I do.
hmm,
You know, from the packaging to the marketing to you know, how like I said, the story behind it. So we work. You want to by all means you want to put your money into something that you that is giving you something. So it's some tons of brands. We spoke about World Vision and God
hmm,
is Dope. Those guys are really putting in the time and work to give you a quality product.
right,
So that's what you want. That's what you want out of your money. So come on over and spend your money with us.
yeah,
You know, come
yeah,
on over, spend your money with us. You know,
right,
and yeah, and that's definitely, you know, the support that needs to be had. And I'm glad, and I think Atlanta kind of like it seems like they do that. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
I see Baltimore, we're doing that too, but we want to increase it.
Absolutely, yeah. That's the goal, you know, to get Baltimore to the level where we support each other, you know, and then just taking everything to a you know, a whole new level. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
the goal.
I mean, it's like money. The money recycles. I mean,
Yeah,
I like you pay me. I go pay the next black man to go to pay the next black person. Pay the next.
hmm,
That money will continue to circulate. We circulate money, but
yeah,
we circulating in the wrong. We circulating in the wrong direction.
right,
Like they say,
yeah,
you can't even hold a check. As soon as the as
yeah,
soon as the check comes in, it's out the door. It's out the door.
yeah,
You gonna spend it anyway. Spend it over here. Spend it over
hmm,
here. Spend it on a quality brand. Spend it on
yeah,
a quality company. Spend it on a quality brand. There's plenty of them out there, you know. And that's where you're going to get the shirt. You're going to get the shirt for your kids. You're going to
hmm,
get something for yourself. Spend it on a quality brand. I don't want you to spend your money. You get some junk. No, spend
right,
it on some
right,
quality
yeah,
brand. We got some quality brands out here, like the brand called Screwed.
hmm,
Love their stuff, man. Shout out to Screwed. God,
okay,
City of Gods. Shout out to City of Gods, man. They got, you know, quality work. They both of those guys have their own locations.
oh, okay.
Um, send
They
out
here in
shout out.
Baltimore?
Say it again.
Are they here in Baltimore?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Yeah, they here in
okay,
Baltimore. Angel Park. They're a retail I love, man. Some great products out there.
yeah,
Go down in Fells Point.
oh, okay,
So you know, it's a lot of my guy Rob with RBO.
hmm,
His brand. I love his brand.
yeah.
So man, it's a lot of quality work out there, and so definitely, you know, spend that money this way.
Right, yeah, and that's the plan. So hopefully
Hmm.
we'll get to the level where, you know, like other city, well, where Atlanta is, and people be, you
Yeah,
know,
man, we on the way, man, no doubt
yeah,
about
yeah,
it. You know, that's what I've always been on. We on the way. We on the way. You know, I see it happen. I see it bubbling. Um, you know, we just gotta get some things out of the way. You
hmm,
know, and some trust, man. We gotta get
yeah,
some trust, man.
yeah.
You
That's a
know,
good point.
once you trust that, hey, you that's hard-earned money, you know. So you gotta trust somebody, give it to somebody. So once we get that trust, stop not trusting each other. Once we get that trust, then it's going to start keep on, you know, keep on recycling, keep on going.
Well, yeah, I the trust thing is coming because I think it's coming through like experience. We getting used to seeing each other. You know, like different people do different things with their creativities and their talents
Yeah.
and their business skills. You know, so we getting used to seeing stuff like that. That's why I like, you know, like these social media platforms because we get to show each other, you know,
Hmm.
and show ourselves in a positive light. So, you know,
Absolutely,
yeah,
man.
it's all coming. It's all
Yeah,
coming.
it's right there, man. I mean, we on the doorstep.
Hmm.
We on the doorstep, man. Just let's open this
Yeah.
door. Let's kick the door. And let's just walk in, man. Let's just get in there, and let's just, you know what I mean. Once that we need that, we need that black dollar. As they say, we need that black dollar circulating with us, man.
Yeah.
We need to uplift our brands, man. I know you like that YSL, and I know you like them. You know, they deserve it. You know, they
Hmm.
people don't realize telling them is who they are is because is a history behind them. But they
Hmm.
had a history of their support. You know what I mean? They've been around for hundreds of years. No, and on top of that, don't go buying stuff you don't even
Right.
know about. You know what I
Right.
mean? You know YSL because you see something on the ground. No, know the history. Yves Saint Laurent. That's what it stands for. YSL. Yves Saint Laurent. He
Yeah.
started out in Paris in 1940 something. You know, designing for I think it was I can't remember what house it was, but he was a designer for them before
Yeah.
he broke out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, that gives me a little bit more energy to know what I'm wearing. But
Right.
don't
Right.
just wear that. You don't know who that stands for. So, learn these stories behind us. We
Yeah.
got stories.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Come spend that money this way.
Yeah. 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 And a lot of times though, like the urban communities, we come up with some good ideas and some, you know, and stuff like that. But our stuff just it winds up getting like once it get mainstream, other communities take it over. And we don't really benefit from it like we should. You know what I mean? Like the ones who you know, we the ones who start a lot of
Hmm.
stuff. You know, as far as
Yeah,
our
man.
style, our swag, you know, the way we dress and everything, all that
Yeah.
stuff just get swiped and stolen, co-opted, you know, whatever you want to
Yeah.
say.
In a lot of them communities, they know how to like put value behind something.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? We make it, but we really don't. I don't know. We really don't put like I don't know. We don't follow. I don't know. I think we don't follow through with things like say,
Yeah,
and then they take it over and then make it.
yeah,
One,
yeah.
one industry that kills me, man, is DJing.
Uh-huh.
We started
Oh,
DJ.
yeah,
Why isn't there major black DJs in doing those sets in Las Vegas making?
yeah,
They got sets of themselves, stadiums of their own because they DJ.
yeah, yeah,
That's our creation.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And dance, certain dance, that's our creation.
Right, yeah,
So,
yeah.
that's who should be benefiting the most.
Yeah,
That's
and
who
that's what
should
I'm saying.
benefit.
That those right there, those are two perfect examples of like how our ideas, you know what I mean? Like other people just take our ideas and just run with it and just,
Yeah.
you know, and just bank on it. Yeah.
I
So yeah.
mean, yeah, I don't know if you ever seen them. That kills me, man. We ever seen them LA sets? I mean, Las Vegas shows?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Of course, man, like 100,000 people paying $100 a pop
Yeah.
just to see this man cut. And he can
Yeah.
barely scratch. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
yeah.
got some dudes in the street that can cut it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I mean, come on, you do the math for 100,000 and $100. This guy's, and that's nightly.
Yeah. Well, that you know what? I just think like I said, they have so and with this DJ equipment that they got out now, they don't even have to know scratch and cut and all that stuff like they did back in the day. So
If
yeah,
you
they
don't,
they they making it.
if you don't, is the that's what I'm all about. Is the having our originality. You know what I mean? Having us, and again, that comes to us.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Sticking with what we know, sticking with us. But we up against a lot. We up
yeah,
against a lot. Let's be
yeah.
honest. The money ain't there to back us, and that's
Mm-hmm.
one thing that is important with us. Is that's another reason a lot of our businesses don't make it is
Mm-hmm.
because we don't have the financial backing. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? A lot of these companies they're maintaining business off of debt. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because they have constant loans
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that that they can get. They don't give us access to that. So
Yeah,
that's why you see us lacking on certain things. You know, You might go somewhere, yo, you got this product? Oh, no, we out. If he had that financing, if he had that loan, sell and then pay the loan back.
Yeah.
So we don't have that consistent financing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they do. Those businesses sitting there, and debt is not a bad thing. Debt is just, as long as you take care of it, debt is not a bad thing. Use debt to your advantage, man.
You know what?
And
that remind me when you put it like that. That remind me of like how we used to have like the little corner stores in the hood, and you go in, it might be like 4 or 5 things on the shelf.
I was thinking I was going to say it, but that's the example I was thinking about.
Yeah.
That's the example I was thinking about.
Yeah.
You go to the corner store and it's empty, man. He's stocked because he got access to resource. He got access to the money. I got the loan to go get another batch of Campbell soup.
Right. Yeah.
When my man over here, I'm out of Campbell soup. Well, I got to figure out how to sell these other little things so I can. It's all. It's a horrible cycle. It's not a cycle when you don't have access to that. Access to resources, and that's another one you asked me about. What's my long-term deal? Mm-hmm. I actually wrote a business plan for my company.
Okay.
This company has been in production for almost 10, 11, 12 years.
Okay.
But I had a lot of other life situations where I couldn't focus on that. Mm-hmm. But I've always had the master plan, and within the pages of that business plan is I have to, in order for me to win this game, I gotta have access to finance. Yeah. I gotta have finance. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big. Anybody else helping you right now? When you start off, guys, you're going to be the marketer. You're going to be your designer. Mm-hmm. You're going to be your accountant. You're going to be your negotiator. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You're going to be you're going to set up your own assignments. You're going to wear all the hats.
Right.
And so right now, building and financing. Anybody out there watching your program, if they want to join the team, I ain't paying nothing right now. But if you want to join the team, because you see what the future will hold, man, holla at me, nnoshiribusiness.com, because, we got a vision. We got like World Vision, we got a vision, and making it something. Important visions of the brand is I want to employ people. I want to employ people to have a livable wage. You know what I mean? This ain't here to get rich. You know what I mean? This business is not here because I want to floss and look good and buy and drive a Mercedes Benz. No, I want to support me, and I want to support people like me, or people that that came up like us, that came up. We had the we black men, man. Come on, the wind is against us. The odds is against us. So that's what NNOSHIRIbrand wants to definitely bring to the table is I want to have be able to pull. You see on World of Vision, I hope you follow them, you see them on their site. Yeah. I love it, man. Yeah. Warehouse, man, these guys started from a kiosk.
Right, yeah.
A 1,500 square foot warehouse. Big, plus I want to be able to give people a livable wage based on the creativeness of NNOSHIRI brand apparel. And I want to officially say on your show, we adjusting the name now to NNOSHIRI Lifestyle Apparel, NNOSHIRI Lifestyle, man, because we're expanding through a lifestyle. We're not just clothing, you know what I'm saying? So that's official breaking on the urban platform. The NNOSHIRI brand is switching to NNOSHIRI Lifestyle Apparel, man.
Good stuff. I appreciate that. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Well, Mo, I appreciate you, man. Coming in, you know what I mean, dropping in on the Zoom for the interview and sharing your experience and your knowledge and everything. And I'm definitely when I have this edited, I'm definitely gonna have your information and everything put out there, so people can reach out to you and put the word out for your business, man. I like your vision. I like that. It's good stuff.
Thank you, Mike. I love, you know, when I first, you know, saw your work and saw your, you know, your medium, your platform, man. I was really excited, man. So I like this. I like what you're doing, man. You guys are real professional. That's what it takes. Like you said, people don't want to spend their time and money on, you know, something that ain't, you know, professional. And you guys are, man. So thank you for having me.
Appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely gonna put the word out.
Appreciate it, man. Looking forward to this episode, man.